I'm Stefanie Walmsley, and I produced God of Love, which is nominated for Best Live Action Short.
All right, so you were kind of telling us the entire story and the process of this film. So you were actually turned down for some film festivals at first. Speak about how that felt and how that kind of how your confidence stood after that.
Well, I think the most important thing when you make anything is that you have to love it. And if other people love it too, then that's the plus. But you have to make it for yourself. If you make it to get accepted into festivals, then you take yourself out of it. So when we got rejected by Tribeca, we were honestly just confused. We're like, why? This is a great film. And then Sundance requested us, so we were all excited, and then they didn't take us, so we were all confused. But we weren't bummed. I mean, of course, I was a little bit bummed, but we were really just more confused. So when we got shortlisted and then finally nominated, we're like, there you go. All right, somebody knew what was up. Yeah, so it all paid off in the end, for sure.
Yeah, did it feel like redemption once it was nominated for, obviously, one of the biggest awards on the planet? Did it feel kind of like redemption?
It did. It also kind of compounded our confusion. We were kind of like, all right, Tribeca, we'll have to take this. But yeah, no, it was awesome. Maybe I will make something else that will not ever be seen by the Oscars, but will get into Tribeca and Sundance, so you never know.
When you found out you were nominated, did you realize how historic it was for the Filipino community?
Not at first. I didn't realize anything at first. I mean, I think it was just too much. And then it would be kind of random because I'd be walking down the street or on the subway, and then I'd realize it, and I'd get all excited. I'd start crying. It was kind of weird being in public. But when I found out that there are these 3 really talented Filipino designers that were making gowns just for me, then it hit me. And it's such an honor. It's the best.
Now, if you win, A, how do you think you'll react? And then B, how do you think it'll change and impact your life?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I will probably freak out because I'm the one of the bunch that freaks out the most. Everyone's a little bit cooler about it. I'm like, ah! Yeah. So I'm sure I'll go crazy. And in terms of affecting the rest of my life, I don't know. I don't know. I think it'll make everything else better. I mean, I'm going to be, telling my kids in the future for sure. I mean, even about all this, that'll be great.
And then lastly, you sort of spoke on the panel about your dream of really getting Filipino filmmaking really in the spotlight. Can you speak a little bit more personal about that?
That's all I want, really. There are film festivals back home, and there are some really great ones, but for some reason there don't really seem to be any ones at the moment that have such a very strong international presence and that are shining an international light onto the Philippines. And there's a ton of independent cinema that's sort of being born right now, but it needs a little bit more. And if I can use any of this as some sort of platform or leverage or anything to go back there and say, hey, listen to me and let me work hard to do this, I mean, I'll do it for the rest of my life, for sure.
All right, well, perfect, and congratulations on all the success. And the biggest part for you, of course, is the dress. You were talking about that. So lastly, you're going to be wearing a Filipino design dress, correct? Yes,
it's either Rahul Laurel, Sharina Suarte, or Martin Bautista. I don't even know yet. I have to go to the hotel and the box is there and then pray that one of them fits. So yeah, it's a little bit of suspense.
All right, perfect. Well, good luck and congratulations on everything.
So much. Thank you so much. Mabuhay.